Welcome back to the channel, you big bass lovers. It's Demont coming at you again. I finally put my hands on one of these Ark gravity reels, the BFS version of it. Everybody tells me that this is the better version of the Arise. But from everything I can see and read, they're based on the exact same platform. This one uses a much cheaper box, as you can see. The Arise has a really nice box to it. Okay, so here's this. I like the color of it. It seems like the new Arise, the Arise Ultra, is the same color. 8-to-1. All right, so let's go ahead and turn that on. Feels a little bit geary. Okay, the brakes all the way pushed out. That's probably one thing. Really nice drag clicker sound. Nice little funnel to an oval. Okay, spool tension knob doesn't click either. It doesn't on the gravity, on the Arise as well. Okay, so let's open the side cover up. Sorry about that. So it has the exact same system the Arise has. You push down on the rotor, you lined up like this level 1, level 2, and level 3 is right here. As far as your brake force goes. And it has kind of like a mag force induction rotor with an FTB kind of style. Are these dynamic? I'm not thinking on the other one. On the original Rise, especially the Elite, this was dynamic. This is dynamic as well. It moves. So it swings out more. All right, so let's get some measurements real quick. Let's set this down. The gravity weighs 5 ounces. It's light, but not as light as some of the other things. It's not as light as the new Cast King. It's not as light as a Silver Feather. So let's see here. Dang, I didn't want to come back off again. Let's see this here spool, what we dealing with. I know some YouTubers were basically giving this reel for positive reviews. Let's put it that way. BFS Empires actually had this on sale for $125. And then I had a coupon. Well, not a coupon. I had a gift card from a previous order that was out of stock. Anyway, ended up costing me about $73 after everything was said and done. So let's see what this spool weighs. 5.64, very respectable. It's not as light as some, but it is actually very acceptable. As y'all see when I did the Ultra Air, the Arise Ultra Pro, if I can get it right. All right, so let's see here. Okay, it's taking that out, putting it back in, and adjusting this drag start. Sorry, guys. It seems to have made it a lot smoother. I wonder if that reel foot, it looks very similar to the other Arise, to the Arise. So bear with me just a second. Let me grab a rod here. Should I grab one that I got? I got some rod reviews I need to do. They're sitting kind of right here, as you can see. I've got some more pack rods in that I wanted to try out. Hell with it. Let me grab this here, Professor. I wanted to take a look at this thing anyway. I'm going to do more in-depth review on this pretty soon. This is the Lure Killer. This is the 140 UL. I thought I got the different one, but I guess maybe I didn't. This is going to be a really short rod. That's what she said. Let's see what we're working with here. Here's one of the pieces. Okay. There should be 4 pieces in this little bag. There's one of the pieces. Dang, where's the handle piece at? I guess it's gotta be over here in this corner. It's all the way back in here, dang. Okay. Here is the handle for it, the lure killer. Lure killer. That looks really good. I like that. That aluminum trigger feels pretty good. Let's see how it fits on here. Alrighty. I was right. It's basically just like the other one, the Arise. The other Arise I haven't had this much problem with. These new Arises, they fit really thick, and so does the Gravity. As you can see, it doesn't close up very well at all. Just to give you like a retrospect, this is a reel that I opened up and showed you on another video. I'm still working on that fish band, guys. I know that's how I told you it was going to be the next reel, but that fish band has been a pain in my arse. I mean, a pain in my arse to try to get the side plate cover off of. I've got to get me a different kind of jar opener, because this jar opener here is not grabbing it. Even though I used this one to open the Lunza up, that thing, it said no thanks. So just to give you an example, this is one of the new silver feather I got, the DC version. Well, this is not a very good example either, is it? It closed up further than that did. Or let me put everything so I'm talking about. Closed up further than this one did, but it still didn't close up very great. Silver feathers always had kind of a thicker foot. And of course, I got that other Cast King on the rod. What have I got? This right here. Everything's kind of over there on the rod. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna do something I didn't really want to do real quick, but I guess I kind of needs to. I'm gonna take this thing out. So this might be the reel I put on here. So here's this. It still didn't close up that great, did it? Oh well. It might be the design of this. I don't know if I can get any rod off the reel off the rod over there, but it could be this. But I can go ahead and guarantee you this: the Ark has a really thick foot. It's just like the silver feather has a thick foot as well, especially this version here. Let me put this tender chute back away. Where'd I put the box? There it is here. Put it back over here in the box. I'm gonna get that damn side plate cover off. It has not won. I'm going to tell you that right now. It has not won. I am going to win. But I do want to see what this is all about when I put this together. Let me see here. If I put this little bitty rod together, what does it do? What does it do? What does it do here? So here's the first ferrule goes in here like this. And of course I got it upside down to begin with. So I'm not looking at it very good. All right, so this goes on the bottom, that goes there. Is it this piece next? Yep. This piece goes next. And then this little guy here. That's a tiny little bitty tip. I'm trying to find something that I can put in the camper when we're going, because we're going to the mountains next year. All right, let's see how soft this thing is, guys. Actually, it feels actually really good for a little trout rod. Nice bend. Super light, beautiful. Yeah, I like this. This is the lure killer. I'll do another video on this. Don't worry about that. But I just wanted to take a peek at it really fast. Let me see how this fits on here. It seems to have a thicker foot as well. Don't worry about this reel right now. This is a prototype. I can't really show you too good. Yeah, it has kind of a thicker foot too. But it's made by Pure Fishing, so I kind of expected it to be kind of like the Silver Feather there. Let me set it to the side just for shits and giggles. I know I gotta get that reel back out of the box, but I know I just put new line back on this. Wonder how this fits on here. It's a monster compared to this little rod. Yeah, that's what I want to see. But I mean, it's okay. I'm silly. I've been on my drugs too much today. Let's put the Conquest down. All right. I guess I think just like I don't really see much difference between. There might be. I know I've watched one of my YouTuber friends told me that the bearing support in this is different than it is in the Arise, but I've looked at the schematics. They look the same. Like I said, I got this in. I'm gonna put them head to head, and I'm not gonna put this against the Arise Ultra Max or whatever it's called, whatever the damn thing's called. I can't remember now off the top of my head. I'm gonna put this against the Arise Elite Air because I think that's more of an accurate comparison to go against each other because they were basically made the same way. This one is like a more of a darker blue, and the Arise Air has more of a lighter blue. They feel about the same. I do like this one has the nicer handles on it instead of those little plastic metal looking handles. But that's the Ark Gravity BFS. I think Bait Finesse Empire still has them on sale. Excuse me, for $125. So I'll link this down below so you can go see if you want to get one. You can get one for yourself. All right, guys. Like I said, these reels are really good. I would put them. They're a little bit overbraked. So if you're trying to throw like 1 gram trout magnets, it'll throw it, but don't be looking for super long distance. But if you're doing kind of like the power BFS game that I'm normally doing, it's a great reel for that. Just thought I'd give you my 2 cents on it. All right, guys, till next time, tight lines. Y'all stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.